Hey friends, welcome back to this Homeschooling Naturopath. My name is Hannah and I'm a homeschooling mama of 3 little girls who are now 9, 8, and 5. We've had a birthday since I last filmed. On this channel, I share content related to homeschooling, homemaking, motherhood, as well as some naturopathic medicine advice and medicine making throughout some of my videos here. Today's video, I'm going to be taking you guys through my curriculum picks for the 2023 school year. Before I get into it, I just want to put out a little disclaimer. So we live in New Zealand, if you guys didn't know that already, if this is the first time you're watching my channel. So our seasons are opposite to you guys in the Northern Hemisphere, and so that means that we are currently in winter time. So our school year actually starts at sort of the beginning of February. February all the way through till about mid-December is the months that we homeschool here in New Zealand, and that is because, of course, our summer is December, January, February. Those are our 3 summer months. So we are actually halfway through this school year already. However, I know that for you guys watching in the States, you are just about to step into back to school time. How exciting. What a fun time. I am so excited for all of you guys. I wish that we were stepping back into that because, you know, that fun, like that excitement of a new year is just so much fun. So I've shared a lot on here already of some of the curriculum that we use in our homeschool, but I thought I would do an updated individual subjects curriculum picks for you guys in the States who may be watching, you know, skimming through YouTube to find some homeschool curriculum ideas. So with all of that being said, let's get straight into the video for today. Deep in the shadows, I know. Let's get into it. This video is for my 5-year-old. Now my 5-year-old is going to be turning 6 in September this year, so only a couple of months away and she'll be 6. My baby. She is in what we call year 1 here in New Zealand. However, if you're watching this from the United States, it is considered kindergarten. So from 5 to 6 is like the kindergarten year, which is funny because here in New Zealand, kindergarten starts at 2 years old and goes to 5. So like she went to kindergarten when she turned 2. She was there until we started homeschooling when she was 4. Anyways, all of that being said, my 5-year-old, who's going to be 6 this year, is doing year 1/kindergarten work. And this is all of her curriculum. Some that we do together as a family, some that her and I do independently, just us. And so let me stop talking and let me start showing you what she's doing. Alright, so first of all, we have family subjects that we do all together, her as well, and these consist of world history, art history, and science. Now, of course, with a 5-year-old, 5, almost 6-year-old, this can prove a little bit difficult. She doesn't always like to join in, and, you know, it's not something I'm like forcing upon her. Although I do expect that she at least sit with us while we are doing our group subject work, but, you know, generally she's like either playing with Play-Doh or coloring a random picture that's unrelated. So keep all that in mind when I am showing you all of this curriculum. So first off, for world history, we are doing Story of the World, Volume 2. We completed Volume 1 last year and it was so much fun. I have to say I haven't found Volume 2 to be as interesting as the Level 1, but you know, I still love Story of the World. We're going to still be continuing it, and it's so much fun for the kids. It's very hands-on. We do a lot of arts and crafts activities, a lot of videos, a lot of movies, a lot of, you know, related reading on the topic and stuff like that. And my 5-year-old actually really does enjoy this as well. She doesn't always like listening to this particular story, but she likes all of the other things we do to go along with it. And she retains a lot of information from even from just reading other books. She retains a lot. Even now, she'll still like whip out facts about ancient Egypt and, you know, about ancient Greece. So yeah, it's not like this is just going straight over her head. She actually does retain a lot of the information, which is pretty cool. Alright, next up, art history. I know it sounds like really strenuous, but it's actually not. It's a lot more fun than it sounds. For teaching my kids art history, I have got Gather Around Homeschool's Artists unit. We just do this once a week. We read through the lesson, we'll watch the videos, we'll do any art projects that may be in here. And that's pretty much it. That's how we're learning art history. My 5-year-old included. I'll print out pictures, you know, from Google or whatever for her to color in. We recently did Van Gogh. We did a whole sort of unit study on him, and she really liked Van Gogh and his art, and she found some of his paintings in black and white that kids could color, so I printed some of those out, and she really enjoyed doing that. So, you know, it's little things that make it more interesting for our little people. So yeah, I do really enjoy this, and obviously this is a group subject, so while she is 5, she still joins in. Like I said, she still retains the information, but yeah. Would I be doing this if it was just her and I homeschooling? Probably not, but you know, it's fun nonetheless for her as well. All right, moving on now to science. So I get all of our science curriculum from Gather Round Homeschool. It is my favorite homeschooling curriculum, if I'm being honest. I love their units, especially their science units. Are these the most 5-year-old friendly units? No. But nonetheless, you know, just like our other subjects, she can still join in. She still finds something fun in it, and she still retains information. So yes, it's always very important that she has something to do with her hands while we're doing these, you know, while we're going through the lessons. You know, Play-Doh, Orbeez, coloring, drawing, doing something completely unrelated with her hands, but sitting and listening, I find is the best way to keep her somewhat engaged in the content. So far this year, we have already done the Oceans unit from Gather Round, as well as Living Off the Land from Gather Round. And oh, Living Off the Land it really hit home. It was the best unit that we've done so far from Gather Round, and I just loved every minute of it, as did my 5-year-old actually. She took a lot on board from that unit, which is so cool to see. Anyways, the science units we will be doing for the remainder of the school year are as follows. First up, chemistry. Is chemistry going to be the most 5-year-old friendly science unit? Probably not, but nonetheless, she is going to join in, and I have really been working hard to find hands-on things that will make this more interesting for her. I've gotten a few puzzles, I've got, you know, different chemistry sets and kits and stuff like that, and things that she'll be able to do, you know, to make this a more fun hands-on experience, to make it a little bit more memorable for her. She actually, I let all the girls vote on what unit they wanted to do, and I read through all the units that I had on offer for them, and she voted for chemistry. So, you know, which was a surprise to me. But hey, she voted to do this unit, and we're gonna do it, and it's gonna be great. So that's the first one we're going to be doing. We're actually starting this next week, so I'm pretty excited about it. The next 2 units I have got here are Earth Science, which I'm really excited about. Again, is this gonna be 5-year-old friendly? Oh, I don't know. Would I do this unit if it was just her and I homeschooling? Probably not, but you know, that's what happens when you've also got older kids to cater to. So we're doing Earth Science, and then Inventions and Ideas from Gather Round also. So really looking forward to these, and yeah, I'm sure it'll all work out really well. All right, moving on now to my 5-year-old's independent work. So, I mean, I say independent, maybe individual is the better word, because she doesn't do these things by herself. Of course, she's 5 years old, and she needs a lot of guidance and support and teaching from me, which I love, because it is really special quality time that her and I get throughout the day while her sisters are busy doing their independent stuff. I really enjoy, I just love the age that she's at, and it's just awesome. Anyways, so to start off with, for language arts, my little 5, almost 6-year-old, we are working through All About Reading Level 1. We are up to, what lesson are we on? I think we're on like 12 or 13, 14. We're lesson 13. Okay, there we go. So I taught my middle daughter how to read with this curriculum, and I have nothing but good things to say about this curriculum. I have got a whole All About Reading Level 1 review, which I'll link down below if you're interested in seeing that. I cannot say enough good things about this program. I think it is the best thing for teaching kids how to read. I'd be completely lost without it, and I am just so grateful that this came into our lives because it is a game changer. We're only up to lesson 13 and I can tell you that my 5-year-old is like already reading. Like it's wild. It's honestly amazing. It's very, very humbling and really, really cool to watch and see her grow and develop, and yeah. It's just a lot of fun teaching a little person how to read. It can also have its challenges, but you know, a lot of patience, a lot of grace, and yes. Can't say enough good things about this. Highly, highly recommend if you have a 5, almost 6-year-old and you're teaching them how to read, or you're looking for a curriculum to teach them how to read. Look no further. This is the curriculum you want to get. So to go along with the All About Reading, she is also doing the handwriting level K from The Good and the Beautiful. She's just about finished this actually, and will probably be moving on to the level 1 when she does finish this. I love the handwriting from The Good and the Beautiful, especially this. It's the perfect level for her. It's exactly where she's at and where she needs to be. And I've seen, you know, firsthand at how her letter formation has just really transformed since we started using this, and she really loves it. We only do 2 pages a day. Well, 2 pages 4 days a week anyway. You know, it's not strenuous. It's not like her hands getting sore from doing the 2 pages. Yeah, and I really, really like these handwriting programs from The Good and the Beautiful, and I think they're perfect for our little 5 and 6-year-olds. Moving on now to math, my 5-year-old, almost 6-year-old, has been working through The Good and the Beautiful level K. I sort of tried to start her on this quite a while ago, probably when she wasn't ready for it at all, but I tried to start her on it and I realized that it really wasn't working, so we just totally took a pause, and instead we spent months just playing math games. I've got a whole video about math games that I play with her, and we still play these almost daily. But I have reintroduced The Good and the Beautiful math level K for her, and we alternate. So I will do, what am I saying? We'll do reading on a Monday, math on a Tuesday, reading again on a Wednesday, etc. So that we have 3 days of reading and 2 days of math, and it works out so well. It only takes us about 20 minutes to get through either of these books, and then we are free to, you know, play any game she wants to play, which I think at this age is the most important thing. So just a little bit of context there. So at the moment, we're only doing this twice a week, and it's honestly like it's plenty. It's plenty for her. It is enough. You don't have to, you know, don't feel like you have to be forcing your 5-year-old to like do a math page 5 days a week. It's enough. It's plenty. She's honestly learning way more outside, counting rocks and building, you know, a barn outside for her toy animals than she is doing a math page in a workbook. So take that as you will, but I do really like this math, and we will definitely be continuing. My older daughters also do the math from The Good and the Beautiful, and I just love their math curriculum. I think it's really, really great, and it's a perfect level for her now. Along with The Good and the Beautiful math level K and all the math games that we play and stuff like that, she also does this guy. This is Can You Find Me from the Critical Thinking Co. This is a logic for, what are we, grades K through 1. So this is similar to the Mindbenders for older kids. They have Mindbenders level 1, 2, etc. This is the younger version. Can You Find Me? And it's honestly, it's the cutest little puzzles. So it always has little pictures, and then it gives you like a little riddle. So for example, these pictures tell a story, but not in the order you see. Tell me what must have happened as you point to them 1, 2, and 3. Okay, then she'll have to use her logic. Okay, well, what would have happened first? Okay, well, I reckon maybe the bird would have built its nest and then laid its eggs, and yeah, so on and so forth. They're very cute little puzzles, and I like how they always rhyme, and they always have like a riddle, and you know, they're not hard. They don't take a long time. She'll sit there. She could easily do like 10 to 15 puzzles in one go, and I have to sort of stop her and be like, no, we can't do all of those. You're gonna tire yourself out. But yeah, I highly recommend this for your 5 and 6-year-olds. I think it's really, really great and fun. and it you know, it's not so hard that they can't do it. It's just right for my 5-year-old, and it makes her feel very accomplished and, you know, really fills her cup that she was able to do it all by herself, which is really, really cool. All right, so along with all of the book curriculum that my 5-year-old does, like I already mentioned, playing games is a huge part of how I'm homeschooling her at the moment. So we'll do either her math book or her all about reading, and she will always do a 2 pages of handwriting a day. Doesn't take long. And then once we've done that, we're talking like 20-30 minutes of individual work, her and I, then she'll get to choose any game she wants to play, and we'll sit and play that together, you know, for another 15-20 minutes, and then she's free to go. She can go play, she can go outside, she can build Lego houses and go play in the dirt and all of that great stuff, which I think at this age is just the most important thing that they can be doing. As far as extracurriculars go, my 5-year-old is currently doing gymnastics this homeschool year. She's been doing gymnastics now for quite some time, probably about a year now. She's been doing it, and she'll be continuing. She really enjoys it, and it's really nice for her to have something of her own that she gets to drag her big sisters along to, because she, you know, being the last child, she has always gotten dragged along for the ride for everything her older sisters want to do, and it's really nice for her to have her own special thing that her sisters have to sit there bored and watch as opposed to her having to sit there bored. I think that that's really important, and I'll definitely be continuing, even if she doesn't want to, you know, keep doing gymnastics, I'll definitely be encouraging her to choose at least one thing that is special for her and something that she gets to do for herself. All right, that is all I have to share with you guys today. As always, if you have any questions, please pop them down below. I'm always happy to answer as soon as I can. I hope you found something of interest or something that can help you in your homeschool in this video today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Deep in the shadows